So that's what prompted the FBI to start 24-hour surveillance on Mayfield and conduct the clandestine physical searches of both his residence and his law office. The Mayfield family wasn't imagining things at home. The Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Act of 1978, commonly known as Fisa, had been used as the legal authority to investigate Brandon Mayfield as potentially being one of the perpetrators of the Madrid train bombings. Further justification came from the USA Patriot Act of 2001, which most people don't realize is an acronym that stands for Uniting and Strengthening America by Providing Appropriate Tools Required to Intercept and Obstruct Terrorism. Whew, I'll bet somebody stayed up all night coming up with that one. Now, the focus on Mayfield not only included his home and office, but also the family farm on which he grew up in Kansas. The search resulted from what's called a sneak and peek warrant. It allowed FBI agents to photograph papers at the Mayfield house, download their computer hard drives, and install sound monitoring devices to eavesdrop on the family's conversations. The FBI also gathered Mayfield's bank and telephone records. Despite the Fourth Amendment, which requires probable cause to get a warrant, FISA allows these sneak and peek activities when such covert operations will let authorities collect information on who they consider foreign agents. That includes U.S. citizens, so long as the main purpose of the surveillance is to gather foreign intelligence. The Patriot Act of 2001 allowed even greater freedom for law enforcement to monitor U.S. citizens than FISA did. Now, I know a retired FBI intelligence agent, and he told me about some of these procedures during those covert sneak and peek operations. First, the agents monitor the suspect. Once the person's habits and whereabouts are reasonably nailed down, they then bring in a team of specialists who are trained to get into a residence or office. Then they look around, set up monitoring devices, and leave without a trace. The team consists of lock experts, guys that install listening devices, people that can plant hidden cameras, computer forensics experts, and even what they call a closer, who brings plaster, wood putty, and a painting kit to disguise any structural damage done by installing surveillance equipment. It really is pretty much like what we see on TV or in the movies. They post a lookout, which is probably why the Mayfield's window blinds had been disturbed. Then the rest of the FBI team quickly goes about setting up their gear and then gets out.